In this video, I talk about yet another one-of-a-kind feature you get when you purchase our Remote Controlled Followspot System. As part of the system, you'll get two very bright and powerful moving heads, with all the goodies that you'll find on the best lights out there. But in addition to all the typical features that you'd expect to find on a high-end moving head, both of our lights come equipped with a wireless 1080p camera, which is the main subject for this video. And in the spirit of universality, we allow access to the cameras via a standard web browser or via an IP cam application available upon request. However, the best user case for these cameras is when they are accessed via our integrated PC or Mac GUI application in combination with our Moving Head Controller 2.0. Why that is? Well, because this way you can follow spot in camera mode. In a previous tutorial video, it was explained how to follow spot a moving target in the standard follow spot mode. That is, the operator pushes the joystick in the direction he wants the spot to move to. But what happens when the line of sight gets compromised and the operator loses sight of the target? With our system, the cameras offer the option to change the operator's vantage point and attain a clear line of sight for a smooth follow spotting job. With the cameras, an operator could even follow spot from a different room. The standard follow spot mode is meant to be used with the vantage point of the operator located right behind the joystick at the command center with a direct line of sight to the target. But when the operator is looking at the screen rather than directly looking at the target, his vantage point changes to something akin to an ant riding on top of the moving head. Thus, left, right, forward, and backwards keep changing constantly as the moving head moves. To make it possible to follow spot looking through a camera, the Moving Head Controller 2.0 can be set in camera mode. In this mode, the joystick's frame of reference rotates and moves together with the light holding said camera. So when the operator pushes the joystick, the spot where all the lights point to move accordingly to the screen vantage point. Putting together a system like this is a technically challenging and overly complex task. For that reason, we didn't just create the system. We preset and pre-programmed all the different components so they play nice with each other right out of the box. All you do to get the cameras working is to connect the computer running the GUI application to the router included in the box via the Ethernet cable, or if you prefer, via the router's Wi-Fi. Note that the router won't provide internet access unless it is connected to a WAN line, but this is not typical nor needed. Then the cameras can be viewed on the GUI application by navigating to the tab Tools, Camera Viewer. As I said before, everything is preset and pre-programmed. The camera can be manually selected or automatically selected by the GUI app if the auto camera feature is turned on and the controller is set to follow spot in camera mode. The camera viewer is started by clicking on the play button. By design, and as to avoid confusion and make follow spotting possible, only one camera is displayed at a time. The Moving Head Controller 2.0 can be set to follow spot in camera mode via the GUI app or directly at the controller by pushing down for 5 seconds on the lower button of the active light, the one where the button is blinking, that is. When the auto camera feature is turned on, the camera displayed on the GUI app will be from the active moving head, and it can be switched on the fly by making active the corresponding light. Remember that the joystick frame of reference will change to match the vantage point chosen by the operator. For example, setting the controller to follow spot in camera mode and looking directly at the target instead of looking at the screen will not work. Be consistent. Finally, note that the camera viewer tool has a recording feature that can record what's on the screen, and also that the image can be flipped and mirrored as needed. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and don't forget to watch the entire series to get a good grasp of all the potential and different possibilities for the Moving Head Controller 2.0.